Hello, my lovely ones. Okay, this is a spiritual hack for you. This is throughout my life, I've used this hack. And the reason why, I'm going to give you the reasons at the end why this works so much. Okay, so we're going to go through the 3 hacks that will make you become so connected, no limits, and really can change your life. As a professional football coach, as a medium, channeling, I've always found that if you can just do it, or you can show somebody how to do it, then what will happen is that most of the time, people don't do stuff in life because their brain kicks in and shows them all the results of what happened. And so to bypass this and get into the zone is the secret. When you get into the automatic flow of life, what you find is that everything falls into place. Everything just happens. So when I was a football coach, I used to give people like 3 simple tasks to do on the football pitch. So I used to give the kids and the professionals 3 simple tasks. And by doing those 3 simple tasks, they'd end up being in this zone. Because they've already achieved something, and always making sure it's simple. That is the key to it. But these 3 hacks also changed my life, because the understanding of these ways to do, it just gives you the tools and knowledge, I suppose, to really be able to handle anything. The reason why you can't do things in life is because sometimes you don't know how to do it. All right? Okay? So you don't know how to do it. There is also a negativity on the body, a fear of doing it, a worry about doing it, whether you look good when you're doing it. And there's all sorts of things that your brain will start kicking in. So you have to bypass the brain. You have to bypass your thoughts that are creating your reality. Now, your thoughts are giving you lessons or getting you to do things in life. And that's why often they kick in. Because when you don't know how to do something, your brain will kick in and try and go through all the different things or find different things. So it'll go into your past, it'll go into what you've achieved or what you've done. So I'm going to get to these simple hacks, okay? So I've created this video and it shows you 3 simple techniques. Okay, so one is you've got to love the moment. Now, in the moment is creating your next moment, if you understand that. But if you've got like fears and worries from the past, and you've got fears of not achieving in the future, you've got any lax that's vibrating on the body, then straight away you're struggling. And you'll put yourself off doing everything. You'll self-sabotage yourself, right? So you've got to find something that you can do automatically without even having to think about it, you know? But the secret also is, if you love whatever you're doing at this moment, right, and you're doing it in the moment, then what you'll do is you neutralize all those thoughts and ideas, all that negativity, all that stuff, all those, your brain kicking in, because it's doing something. I mean, another little quick hack is just say to yourself, brain, bring me peace to my life. And your brain's focusing on a job to do, so it switches off. That's another little hack. But this one is just in the moment, get back to this moment, think that this is the only moment you have. So whatever you do in this moment leads to your life. So the next hack is that once you've sent unconditional love, like through your body, imagine unconditional love or loving what you do, your body is being ignited then to connect to the higher self, the soul, the universe, because unconditional love is the ultimate universe connection. So love the moment, right? Then the next part of the energy is enjoyment. When you're enjoying life, you don't think about the lacks. You don't think about you can't do it. And because you've already done the first part, which is gets you going, it's making that step, just do it, you'll be guided how to do it. But this little hack here, enjoying it. So whatever you're doing, make it enjoyment. You know, make it enjoyable. And then suddenly it gets all your energy going and da-da-da. And then what it is you've got 2 links then that's getting you more and more connected, which makes it easier then to do the third. all right,
Boom.
is to live for the moment. All right, and you can say, well, what's living for the moment? Imagine that you only had this moment in life. What would you do? You would do what you love to do. You would do what you enjoy to do. But you've already done that. You've already gone through stage 1 and 2, so you're pretty much there. So if you live for the moment, or you add another challenge or something at this moment, what you're doing is you're bringing the 3 energies together, like the triangle. You're bringing the 3 energies together, and then you go into what we call the zone effect. This is what we used to teach the children. And once they're in the zone effect, there is no doubt. There is no one. It's limitless. You can actually achieve anything in life, and you'll be guided, and you'll be supported, and you'll be loved. So this spiritual hack is amazing. Seriously, try it, because the reason why it works is because you got into what we call the automatic flow of life and the zone. So you're not attracting that which is not flowing in life. You're not attracting that which is not part of your journey. You are actually in what we call the ultimate energy connection. And that is also inside you as well. And when you learn to connect to that, then there's no limits, because then you're a part of everything. And so you have the ability to learn, you have the ability to attract, you have the ability to appreciate, to be grateful, and all of a sudden your world changes. And you could do that in a moment by just doing these simple 3 hacks. Seriously, people struggle because they do the first part of it. I mean, here's another little trick that I sometimes do. All right, I give myself 3 focus points in the morning, and once I've achieved them, I'm in the zone straight away. My brain's kicked off because first of all, my brain wants to give me all these things that my body's not flowing. But there might be a reason why you've got some negativity on the body. It's trying to bring balance. It's trying to attract the positive to bring balance. I mean, this is a whole other sort of concept, really. But another simple trick is, I mean, this is very simple. Like, for example, doing hoovering. Yeah, not the job that we love to do, but it's something we can do in our sleep. It's something that we've done plenty of times and we're not really bothered about it. Then what we do is we're adding something to it. So the joy. So maybe put some music on. I love to put ABBA on and dance around while I'm doing the hoovering. And then all of a sudden, I'm in the second stage. I'm being the energy of the joy and enjoying. Then the live for the moment, the third one, I might make it a challenge. So I might say, right, I've got to do the front room in 5 minutes. Let's see if I can do it. My best time is this, that, and the other. All of a sudden, you're increasing it then to 3 energies, 3 types of energies that then gets you into the zone. And then your whole body links and your soul will guide you how to do that because of the challenge. And also you're achieving because you're vacuuming, you're achieving, you're enjoying. And then this, seriously, if you want to change your life, stop focusing on the lack. Stop focusing on all those things that was going to make you perfect. You're already perfect energy. You're part of everything. And so when you focus on lack, you take yourself being part of everything. And that's when you start to learn the lesson. The biggest lesson I learned after 10 years soul searching is we take ourselves away from that which is the connection. And that's why I'm teaching you today about changing your life. Because seriously, if you can get back to the moment where the clarity is, if you can take away everything else around you, what is inside is reflected outside. So all day long, you're seeing things that are not quite right, or this, that, the other. Why? Because you're not connected. You're not part of the universe. You're not part of the oneness. Because it doesn't matter. Once you're part of the oneness, one part of everything, you can have anything you want, and you can attract whatever you want, and you can be shown how to do it. And it is amazing. So do try this and see how you get on. Leave a comment. I'm going to put up some loads of spiritual hacks, loads of little insights that I've learned on my 10-year journey, because everything is relative to the journey. So every part is needed. So you take away, or say, for example, all your negativity out your body. Now, the only way you can release negativity is basically learn the lesson of why the negativity is there. Why is the negativity there? To bring balance to your life, because negative and positive come together to bring balance. So, but it could be, if you look at the bigger picture to negativity, sometimes, this is what I'm learning at the moment, because I've been so trying to get enlightenment and so connected and this, that and the other, that I have to be so careful of what I think and put out there. Because I'm getting rid of my blocks in my body, all of a sudden it comes back straight away. So if I put a negative thought out there, it attracted within, whereas before it would be stopped by the blocks in my body, it's automatically being experienced. And you're thinking, well, how can you think of negative thoughts? You don't. But if your life plan is to help somebody, people are going to come into your life and then reconnect, and then you're absorbing the negativity. So your lessons are still there, to let go of these blocks and everything. But it's the opposite way. Everything works the opposite way. And once you understand that, life is a lot easier. All right, okay, so that's happened to me. Right, okay, so there's a reason for it. I'm not going to attach to it. I'm not going to feed it. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to put it in a box. And then I've told my brain I've dealt with it. Then my brain's not going to, if it brings it up again, then it's the deep-rooted stuff. But it's not going to, because I've dealt with it. It's you not dealing with it then causes it to manifest, because it's then attracting more, to learn, to let go. Because what it's trying to do is get you back to the thing that latest channeling that came through is about love, because I'm at a point now where I feel like getting back and sharing with somebody else. I'll share with the universe, and that gives me enough. And that's maybe why for 7 years I haven't really needed a girlfriend as such. Do you know what I mean? Sort of thing. But I miss the conversations, and I miss the hugs, and I miss little bits like that. But I don't need it or want it, because I get more love from the universe and nature and everything that it's not that. But being an empath, and because there's so many people are empaths at the moment and everything, I'm seeing that there's an unconditional love connection that you can share with other people. Okay, there's this unconditional love, and so I'm being ignited with old soul friends keep turning up and show me that I loved unconditionally when I was in heaven. I loved unconditionally in a past life, and so I want that love, and I think that's why everybody's struggling to find a relationship, because the human experience now is a different sort of love, and we're being awakened to this heaven's love, or this universal love, or this love and support of the universe and everything. And it's amazing when you're in that, and it's addictive as well, because it's just a pure, you're able to love 100%. You haven't got to worry about not receiving it back or anything like that. It is. So I think more and more people are being awakened, and that's why more and more people are being more pernickety about. You come into contact with people because everybody's got a message for you. Yeah? But the major problem with people at the moment is that they want a lot more from life, because they've now seen that it's all illusion. But it's you're stopping that first step by refusing even to experience, or the stepping stone that leads you to that connection with another person who eventually is on the same energy. The secret to finding love is basically you love yourself. You are love. You're enjoying being in love. Then somebody else can share your love with you, because they're doing the same. At the moment, you're searching for a partner to give you love, or to you're coming from a place of lack. And so what you're going to attract? You're going to attract somebody who can't love you, to learn the lesson. You've got to understand it's your vibration that's creating not to have the love. And also, with an empath, they're giving out this unconditional love all the time, and people can't handle it around them. They can't handle such powerful love. So it's too much love for them. And it also it heals the person and makes them look at their problems and issues that they need to let go of, because this energy that's going through their bodies now is too much for the body. And so we start to reject, and we start to hate, and we start to put people off because you're not in the right space. You're not coming from a soul-to-soul level. Okay, so that's a little hack for you, but really it has changed my life by learning that putting 2 or 3 things together creates the zone effect. And we were very successful when I was manager of certain teams. Why? Because they'd already, before they'd even got onto the pitch, or they'd had their 3 focus points for the pitch, simple things. I gave them 3 little drills to do. So if they were a defender, get that first tackle in. Make that good pass. You know, get a shot on target. It didn't matter. Give them 3 little jobs to do. And they because they completed it, do it with yourself. It really works. Because they completed it, they were on a high. They were like in the zone effect. They were like, whoa, they could achieve anything. Why? Because they've gone past the mind of fear and doubt and worry, which stops a lot of us from achieving in life. Just do it. Don't worry about whether you achieve it or not, because you'll be guided how to, you know. But if you haven't jumped over the first hurdle, how can you get to the second one? All right. Take care.